Hey, what's going on? This is Sports Vibes TV. I'm your host, Keith, and there's a bunch of rumors swirling right now around Lonzo Ball and his new potential home. Right now, the Knicks are saying to be in pursuit, but there are three other teams that are also trying to trade for Lonzo Ball. There's going to be the Hawks, there's going to be the Nuggets, and there's also going to be the Bulls. And this is why in my realistic rebuilds, which I'll link up above, I tried to make sure that we traded for Lonzo. That way he couldn't go to another team and another team decide they're going to match his offer in free agency. It's important, I think, that if the Knicks really do believe Lonzo is their point guard of the future, they have to go out and acquire him now. And this reports are saying one of the big hiccups is Eric Bledsoe. The Pelicans want somebody else to take Eric Bledsoe's contract off their hands. And the Knicks right now are trying to find a third team in order to facilitate the deal. So in this video, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to jump right into the trade machine and we're going to see if we can get this deal done. And after you see the deal, I want you to let me know if you would be okay with this move. So here we go in the actual trade machine. So as you can see, we have the three teams up. We have the Knicks, we have the Pelicans, and we have the Spurs. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the players that the Knicks are going to acquire. I'm going to put them on their team first, give a quick explanation, and then I'll move to the other two teams and show what we'll be sending them. All right. So the first line of business is going to be the Pelicans. They're going to be giving us Lonzo. Obviously, trade to the Knicks. Now, with the Spurs, we're going to be acquiring in the process Rudy Gay. Now, I know what you're saying. Rudy Gay's older. Why are we bringing in Rudy Gay? Well, Rudy Gay is an expiring deal. Rudy Gay is a player that could contribute if really, we had to put him out there on the court. I think he'd still be as good, if not better, than Reggie Bullock. So I still think Rudy Gay has some value. If not, we can always try to flip Rudy Gay again, or we can buy him out and let him go about his business. Those are options that we have. Now, the second player that's going to be coming to the Knicks is going to be Trey Lyles. So at some point yesterday, about midday, there were reports that Trey Lyles wanted out of San Antonio. There's a few players that want out of San Antonio. Rudy Gay, Trey Lyles, DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge. There's a bevy of players that want to move out of San Antonio. So with Trey Lyles being one of them, we'll bring him over to our team. And I think Trey Lyles would really benefit the team. Right now, Obi Toppin is not giving us much. Maybe it might be time to give him a little bit more time to practice and try to get acclimated with the NBA. So if we're not going to be playing Trey Lyles, if we're not going to be playing Obi Toppin as much, let's not throw too many minutes at Julius Randle and allow him to overextend himself. We can always put Trey Lyles in as a backup, and Trey Lyles can shoot. There's 3 seasons where he's averaged over 38% from three, and I think this year he's averaging right around 36. So Trey Lyles is a player that can help, be a threat from three and help us a lot with spacing. So that's why we're going for Trey Lyles, Rudy Gay, and Lonzo Ball. Now, when it comes to what we're giving up to the Pelicans, we're going to be sending over Elfrid Payton. And we're also going to be sending over Kevin Knox. The second. I guess we got to be respectful and add the second. So that's what the Pelicans are going to get. And then when it comes to picks, we're going to send them Detroit's second round pick. And the reason we're not going to give them a first round pick is because we're going to help facilitate them getting Eric Bledsoe off their team. And Eric Bledsoe right now is making about $17 million a year for the next 3 years each. Well, in 2 years. He's halfway through the one of the 3 years now. So we're going to trade him to the Spurs. And you might wonder why the Spurs. Well, the Spurs have about 50 to 60 million in cap space next season. And they are one of the few teams that actually has the cap space moving forward to actually bring in an Eric Bledsoe and take in a first round pick for their hassle or for having to deal with that monumental contract. I'm saying monumental contract, but when you look at it, Yeah, he's making 17 mil, but he's making 10 mil less than DeMar, and he's making another 7 mil less than LaMarcus. So the Spurs have experience with bad contracts. At least they're going to get a first for their trouble in this one. So they're getting Eric Bledsoe, and they're also going to get Frank Nitti. We'll give him Frank Nitti. Trade to the Spurs. And when it comes to picks, I mean, you have your option. You can give them one of the first from this year. You can say, no. See if they'll accept one of the later Dallas's picks. Let's send them one of the later Dallas's picks. 2023 first round pick. Because now you can argue you're getting a Frank Ntilikina who kind of fits that Popovich mold. He probably won't be a point guard over there, but he can play off ball like he's been doing with us for some time. And then you have Eric Bledsoe. Yeah, I understand they have DeJounte Murray, but Eric Bledsoe can come off the bench. I don't see a reason why he couldn't. And they'd still have enough cap space next season to go out and further fill out their roster. And they're going to have a pick from us as a thank you for helping to facilitate this trade. And if I'm not mistaken, the numbers should work. Boom, success. And, you know, some people might say why the Spurs would want to do this trade. It says here the Spurs get better. They get 6 wins better. The Knicks, we get 12 wins better, something that we really want to see. And Elfrid Payton, Kevin Knox, you know, in a second round pick, they make the Pelicans 21 wins worse, which to me sounds crazy because how is that even possible? I don't think Lonzo Ball and Eric Bledsoe are giving you 21 wins, but whatever the computer says, as long as we're in the positive, that's fine by me. So let me know your thoughts. Do you think this would be a trade that would work? If you have other ideas for the trade that would potentially bring Lonzo in, let me know down in the comments. All right. Once again, I'm Keith, host of Sports Vibes TV, and I'm out.